Well, hello there. If we are actually live. Uh,
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
okay, so we are now live. Oh well, sorry, double check that.
Rebooting.
That scared me. Maybe think my computer was doing something there for a second. But yes, we are now live with a little bit more Genshin Impact. Nice, nice riff there. Xingyan, I think the name is. I'm terrible with names. I'm just gonna be honest. Here we go. We bring up the. Yep, there we go. Shows us as live. So today we're gonna come in here and do just a little bit
If there's
of.
fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
We're gonna be doing a little bit of course, doing the daily stuff because I mean it's dailies, and then we're going to go and do some of the story quests I have saved up. Which also let me double check right quick. I want to. How much longer do we have? 12 hours? Yeah, I'm going to be buying that shortly. I just need to actually get my other phone charged up that can actually run the game on it because I have to buy it through my phone and not on here because it doesn't accept any of my cards on here, but on there I can use my card through Google Play, and then that works. And also I have some Google Play opinion rewards, whatever stuff. So I have like $3 sitting on my phone, ready to be spent on mobile games. So sure, I guess I'll go ahead and spend that on this. But yeah, we're gonna come in here and do our dailies right quick. I actually had a first time to do one of the dailies. It was like I had to protect a dude's balloon that was broken down. I know this is the first time I've ever done one of that. It was like right here. I think right here. Or here. He had to get to Springvale, which I'm like, you're like 2 feet. Yeah, I think it was right here. I had to go over here to get him some rope or something. Go over here and get him wood. And it was just, it was weird. It was just like, just new enough. I was like, this is different. I don't know. It feels like they add some like new ones every now and then or something. Or like, I'll maybe just get good or bad RNG, how you decide to labeling it, and you just don't get some of them. It was like my first time doing one of those, and I'm like, well, this update's almost over. It's kind of weird. This is the first time I got one. Maybe been in the game since like launch. It's just first time I've encountered that one, which is interesting. Oh yeah, we have those flies over there. Also, I might even go sometime later and beat up some of those Sisson mages because I need some of the stuff I think for Barber's weapon, and I might probably also need it for a couple other things I'm just not currently using. Hello, slime. We're just gonna casually glide over to here. I want to actually do that to you. Can we target? No, target. There we go. That's who I wanted to attack this whole time. Oh, well, she's basically dead. Really wish I would have actually have tried to target you with that. What am I even doing here? He's water. Let me just go ahead and... Or you ice. I think you're water. Let me just go ahead and freeze you.
This is long overdue.
I'm gonna pop this.
Barbados, guide us. Let me scribe.
Hit you with one of these. Hit you with, of course, some of that stuff. Just kind of do all the combos we can to it. I am using my still weaker team. I still need to upgrade Xingyan, and of course need to really upgrade Mona. I just need to actually get the stuff for Mona. Let me go ahead and grab all of these out of the ocean. Or not ocean. What? I don't know. Is this actually connected to the ocean? Curiosity. Yeah. I mean, it's not the ocean. Kind of comes in here a little bit of river. Kind of spreads a little bit. Although actually there's a waterfall there that comes out to the ocean. So it's interesting nonetheless. Then you have this little water source. I guess it kind of comes from up here. It goes down to there. It comes from maybe up in there. I don't know. He actually, I say need to. Might be interested to one day check that out, but it's not like really that important. How the water flows around here. Also, would definitely be more fun to do once they actually have more of the map you can actually explore. Like I can maybe go up a little bit further up and see some stuff. I guess we'll go here. Actually, it's probably better to fly down because I think that's kind of lower to climb up, and I don't know, I kind of hate climbing in this game too much. Like, it's certainly not bad. It's just like, okay, I'm going to have to stop here and wait for a bit while I recover energy. It's like I'd rather kind of just, you know, glide. I'll go ahead and grab that because those flowers are at least a little bit rare. Or I don't find them too often because you have to be kind of up here on top of mountains. And I think some characters I have used them, or some characters I would like to have used them. I can't remember what everybody these different level up materials are. But if I'm not like actively really trying to level them up, I really just don't remember. I kind of just don't like put too much like memory in my mind actually trying to remember obscure details like that. Oh, that wasn't the. Just. Let me go ahead and hit this.
Access denied.
Also, I still like how quickly her ultimate charges up, which I'm very still happy about. Let's go ahead and pop this as well. I mean, I feel like I kind of have stuff charged rather quickly on this team. Like, it's not really that bad. Out. Also, I think the update's supposed to drop tomorrow, maybe? I don't know, but actually, I will look that up after this. I feel like it drops tomorrow because the battle pass ends today or tomorrow or whatever. We'll try to do a big stream whenever that drops. Even I don't know if we're going to be getting housing like day one or not of that update. I would really like to stream that. I think he actually, I think, died. I don't think he teleported out here. I think he did. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab all of this stuff, which would be good, because like, I was talking with Links earlier, and like, all the new characters they're releasing that need some of this stuff. It's like, I need to build like a little forge thing in my housing community, and just like, make myself a whole bunch of treasure hoarder emblems, because like, those things are like very needed to upgrade most of the units I'm actively using or would like to use. It's just like, can I have something else? I don't think anybody of my people really needs the oh gosh, what are they called? The Fatui emblems or whatever they're actually called. Like, I don't think anybody really needs that kind of stuff. Would be kind of interesting to see some people that needed that. I mean, I think there are some that, of course, that do need it. It's just I don't think I really have any of them, or don't really use any of them. Okay, I have this challenge over here. So we have a little protect the whatever thingy. Oh yeah, this is the thing that summons you, but I actually have a team to easily kind of somewhat handle you.
No touching. Feel the beat.
Go ahead and shoot you out of that very quickly, because ice works very well on these fire flowers. Or, well, I mean, at least works on them. might be the very best, but I mean it's better than using a Ganyu on an ice flower. Those don't really tend to do much. Gonna be perfectly honest.
We're way behind schedule.
I do have her like all about charge shots, so of course she doesn't really do that great because of the charge shots are basically all cryo damage.
Fate is upon you. All hail. No touching.
Let me go ahead and hit some of them with some of this fun stuff. Well, I'll take it. And then we have one more challenge. We have to sabotage the slime balloon, which I think is like if it's the one I'm thinking of, like down here. No, okay, so we're going to different. Okay, we're doing this one up here. Okay, so I hadn't gone up kind of high enough. Also, I might go ahead and today and go hit. Okay, that really was delayed there. Grab that Geo thing. I think you have to have like the Geo Traveler, which I just don't like the Geo Traveler. Grab. Let me go ahead and see if I can change. There we go. I'm like, can we change sometime soon? Luckily, each one of these shots does pretty decent damage.
No touching. Let me scribe.
I mean, I really do like this budget build. I mean, I say budget build, it's using all like really nice 5-star artifacts. But the 5-star artifacts I'm using are ones you get from like not weekly bosses, the world bosses? I think they're called world bosses. Whatever the like fire flowers, cubes, stuff like that. You get it from them, so I have like plenty of them. We're already done with all of this. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and go up here, complete this, and we will try to start Zhongli's story quest. To finish that, so we can just go ahead and get started whenever the update drops for
We're way behind schedule.
the part 2 of his story quest. Because we need to have that part 2.
Add Astra.
Claim commissions.
Add Astra.
Go ahead and collect this stuff. Although I might even at some point need to actually leave them on that basic one so I can get me that the regular rocks. The iron ore instead of the better ones. I kind of wish there was like a way to get more of them, because you just update it all and you don't get any of those, and it's kind of like, I mean, I guess this or well, one of these would be the best. I guess this one here maybe, or maybe just go this one. Don't worry about it. Focus on getting those, because this one doesn't give you that much. But I wish there was like a way to get more of these. I mean, I guess I just farm those manually, but I kind of wish you could just do that to get a little bit more in over time. But let me go ahead and go to J. We need to go to story quest. Okay, I need to make sure which one's which. We need to go to Historia. Okay. Historia Antica or something. Okay, that's definitely Hu Tao. Yeah, I think like that would have to be Ganyu. Pearl Galley. We'll go ahead and navigate over to that one. Even though I would have so totally have guessed that was going to be. I think I go down here? I don't know how to get back on that boat. I guess actually that makes sense. He might be over there, but it just kind of made me think if we might meet somebody on a boat. It might be the water dude just coming in from another country. Maybe he can be sneaking back in or something. Although I guess I can't remember the actual name, but Ningguang's people board or whatever, she kind of covered up that they had did that. So I guess people don't really just instantly hate him. Now I just need to find how to get back on the boat.
Next on the agenda.
There was a boat somewhere. It might even be on the other side of the place. It might not even be over here, but I thought I remembered. Oh, I guess I at least know there are boats over here. Was it this boat? Got my bait. Oh, hey, kiddo. I'm talking maid. What are you doing? Okay, thank you for the fish. Maybe if I swim over to here. Is this the guy who ferries me over? Can I? There we go. No. I mean, at least I don't think so. No, can't talk to him. Doesn't seem like it, at least. I don't think it's over there. I mean, maybe it might be. I guess I'm going over there. Then we'll be actually looking it up shortly from my phone. No, it's one small boat parked somewhere. Okay, let me look that up right quick. After I want to real quick look up Genshin Impact 1. Was it 1.5? I think it's the next one. 1.5. Update patch notes. I just want to see what date it is. Let's see if PC Gamer will tell me that. Everything we need to know. When is 1.5 release date? It's April 28th. Okay. Interesting. I guess we're not streaming it tomorrow, so 28th is the day I will be gone because my dad is having some surgery done. So excellent. So I don't know, maybe try that Thursday instead. I mean, you at least answered my question. But I want to see Pearl Galley. The Pearl boat, sure. For this time, triggers, the world quest, yeah. First entrance, later delivery. It's a worker. She asks you to deliver a letter to her boyfriend, a famous sailor. Oh, that's letter delivery, not later delivery. Exits the Pearl Galley by a boatman. Is located at the easternmost point of the dock. To the northeast of the Adventurers. Can you show me that on a picture? Okay, I think I know how to get there now. It's like apparently right here.
No touching.
Oh, didn't mean to do all that, but you know, I guess we're running back.
Next on the agenda.
And we'll teleport over there and we'll talk to him to get ready for the next, well, really the next part of the story quest, which will presumably unlock us the next world boss fight, or weekly boss fight. Okay. Go ahead and get me teleported over there. Because I'll sit down right quick when I get here. Ooh, wasn't there, I think, a thing over here too? Yeah. Which I think I'm gonna deal with after I guess get this cutscene started.
Oh, I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Interesting.
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around.
Oh, yep.
Traveler, we were just
Gussing
discussing
me
the
up.
history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
If you tell it,
This,
sure.
good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
Oh.
First Mora?
I mean, you could have forgot where you put it.
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
I'm surprised nobody broke that treaty. That seemed like something the Snezhnayan people would do for 2 weeks.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token.
I recognize your voice. You're one of the other characters. I just can't place you with that little bit of a different accent.
For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
They come to power. Oh boy.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree.
I mean, they're very strict about contracts. There's like a sword that kind of nullifies a lot of that kind of stuff.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
But since I also spend up in alchemy, it's probably like gone.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare.
Well then,
Oh,
answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Where are we going with this? Is it literally just up here? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna finish off everything on the boat, then we'll try to get that thing that's just hovering up there waiting for me to grab it.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo, and will draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
I think he just threw some spears, baby.
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
So he's like a bookie, a loan shark.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
Salt.
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god. But she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This
Looks directly into his eyes.
bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Teaching me about salt. Oh boy.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. Ah, so you're over here all this
I
time.
thought he looked like Fatui.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
Oh yeah.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
I do like how they always are wearing fur coats, even if the place they're in is warmer, which I'm assuming it is, based off of the way they have some of the women dressed with like the really short shorts. Well, they do have sleeves, kind of. I don't know, but like it looks like somebody that's not dressed for a cold climate. And you would think of them being from a cold place, they would like the warm, or maybe the warmth would be too much, but they'd be like underdressed.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Sure.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. There's too many people.
I don't want to bring along your crew.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh,
I'm a loot goblin.
what talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
I would be kind of scared of that, but actually it's the other people that want to attach this always to an upside down statue. Oh, we're going way over there. Okay, but first things first. We're going to find another way back up here. Because I did this once before. I don't think I was on stream. Got up here a little bit easier than expected already.
So eat, drink, and be merry.
Where was it? Okay, I want to go ahead and change party members. I think I remember where I roughly found it last. Cushing. Cushing. I really thought you would be like down here. Here you go. But that got you up kind of high.
Go. Time is against us.
But I think I did have like a lots of spare electrical mats.
Don't blink.
There we go.
Don't blink.
Okay, we can't get up any higher, I guess. We just do a little once over while I'm up here. Nothing, nothing. Excellent. Taking my leave. I am the Cushing. I am the secretary, acting grandmaster. I'm starving. Okay, let's go ahead and change back to parties. Get back to the regular setup. We need you. Here we go.
Oh yeah, rock on!
Oh, there we go. Let's go back over to here right quick. Nope. Go back over to here right quick. Let's get started on this. I think maybe do this one. Maybe finish up Child. Maybe do Ganyu, depending how much time those cost. We'll do some kind of exploring stuff.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overlord of the vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Interesting so far.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
After we go ahead, and mine all of these things. Called housing system coming up, and we will certainly need as much ores as we can, or I feel like we will. Sounds like that's going to be a big thing of like doing stuff. So hey, getting as much as possible sounds like a really good decision. We're still going further? Okay. Oh yeah, this would definitely be something worth study.
Amp it up! Power core!
Shadows of fate.
Okay, finally charging my arrow. After all that, climb. I still wish there was a way to turn off climbing. I always forget to mention that in the what would you like to have added to the game? I like how I could still aim my bow while all that was happening. Okay, I really need to. You know what? Screw this. We're freezing everybody. Come on. A little bit more charge up. even more charge up. Also, one thing bad about the day the update drops is since I am going to be in the hospital most of that day with my dad, I'm probably going to be, sorry, not exactly with him because he will be in like surgery. Well, first he has to do tests, and then he's gonna have surgery the afternoon. If he passed those tests, we might be back early, but hopefully we can get that surgery. But like while he'll be doing that, I will be kind of just, I guess, messing around on my phone or whatever, just kind of like waiting for time to pass. So I will have like read up all about it. So I won't really be able to experience any of it. Not that this will make me not go. Like that's not the thing. Dad's still having surgery, but it's just like not even be able to experience it fresh because there's no way I'm not going to read that.
Gullion Stone Forest is
Ooh.
a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Although is his remnant still here, considering he got raised by a child not too long ago?
Shadows of fate. Glaze over.
Go ahead and hit you with some of that goodness. Maybe one of these.
I swear by my sword.
I don't know, I just kind of find, I guess, half of the combat in this game kind of fun. Like, I don't really enjoy the super hard, like, spiral abyss, let's make this super annoying. Domains are kind of okay, they're just, I don't know, it's just like the same thing over and over, so it's like a little bit boring to me there. But like, this stuff with the combat, to me, I find really fun. It's like fighting some people out in the wilderness. Like, I've even down they threw in some of the bigger enemies, like the Matachills or Lalachills or whatever, like the big ice guy and the big stone guy. Like, I really like fighting them. I would be down for more of them, for sure. Like, I kind of wish I could encounter a couple more of those on these. Let me go and grab all this stuff while I'm here. I mean, if I'm going to be coming through here and killing everything, might as well get me a whole bunch of loot for doing so.
Access denied.
Suck them all in there together. You go and grab this stuff, cause you know it's I mean it's not too rare, but it's like a little bit harder to find than normal. Weird. Okay, so we actually did it. Y'all get to live Geo Slimes. I kind of like y'all. I like the slimes.
Gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydromonic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic.
I was thinking maybe also trying to fight the water boss again, but I feel like the way this thing's just kicking my butt right now, I'm kind of good.
Power cord.
We're way behind schedule.
stop changing you, maybe. Or maybe I'll go take out you first. Hit you with this. Then hit you with another one of these. Then maybe another. Keep on teleporting. Not teleporting, changing you just in time to get hit. Oh boy, the second round.
I can fix this. No touching.
You go ahead and pop one of these. Pop this and then go back to you. I just think if my Ganyu wasn't as built as much for defense as she currently is.
Power core.
All hail.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Are we going over to here? Okay. Mona is excellent at getting crabs.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
So are you gonna be a treasure hoarder or not, Russian?
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
I mean, not really. She might not be good out here, I guess.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This
Ooh.
also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss.
I'm gonna find
We
that
were
thing.
able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
What did we find? Oh yeah, I know what we found.
What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex. But they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power in it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense. I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
I mean, a little bit, but I think a little more about that. I mean, he could be professional and also wants to get rich from it. No reason you can't be both.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the tea scene...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects.
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Unless I pronounce it Saltarar. First things first, though. Nom. Omnomus. Okay, there's gonna be at least one over here. Unless they all respawn, they did.
Shadows of Fate. Access denied.
Well, I think we're all gonna get killed here, especially when I'm trying to revive.
Written in the stars.
And of course she's dead instantly again. I guess I'm just gonna let my whole team die and just go over and get healed and come back. I don't know. Yep. It really sucks when, for whatever reason, none of your charged attacks actually charge attack. Okay. That's because one you'd already died. I do want y'all to go ahead and kill me though, so I can get
Hey, not the guitar!
everybody revived.
Didn't make it to the core.
Because I do want to actually beat you, because I feel like I can easily beat you with this team. I just need to not have Genyu die instantly. And I guess we're going to go back over to there, but first I need to go over to here. To this place. And go ahead and revive. And I might need a better defensive unit than the one I currently have. Maybe Betuor would actually help with this. She can actually block quite a bit. But I do really want to try it with this team. I wish the loot was a lot easier for those things. And I think I was... Ooh, we actually are looking for some of these.
Shadows of Fate. Delved into no touching. Over here.
Excellent. Actually worked out very well for me. And I want to say the 3 of them was over here. At least I feel like I remember it being. Yeah, that was the thing I saw them walking through, and I just need to actually charge up some shots. I guess if not, I'm just gonna leave this be till later, try it with a different team or something.
We're way behind schedule. I can fix this. Come on.
Can I get off of that thing, please? Okay, this whole time I was really trying to go around it. I will just go ahead and let that be
This is
known.
long overdue. My contract
Well,
goes unfulfilled.
if only they would stop shooting missiles at me long enough for me to actually shoot some of them back.
Come on, focus. I can fix this.
I don't know how they keep on shooting so quickly. Well, I feel like I must be freezing some of them while they're trying to shoot me. I'm scared. Hold me.
Try till I'm dead.
Born of ice and frost.
Going flat.
Shadows of written in the stars.
Swap to different character, swap to different character, swap to different character.
I swear by my sword. Access denied. Blaze over.
Let me go ahead and pop one of these. Okay.
Leave my space. Beats all.
But yeah, I just need to run really far away. Maybe even can't go around this. Thank you. And I remove some of these bushes so I can actually see.
Shadows of born of ice and frost. This is long overdue. We're waiting.
Wait, how she get revived? Oh, I guess I could have sworn you died.
Next on the agenda. Wind, hear me. Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you. Access denied.
Hello? Get me the heck out of whatever psychedelic, whatever thing. Jump away. Jump out of that, please. Really. I love this. And then we go to you, and you won't eat anymore. You will actually eat something. I don't know why my mouse was doing that. Wouldn't let me. Still not. I see loot. Oh, wait. I see a way to loot it.
Next on the agenda, we're way behind schedule. I can fix this. Next on the agenda. Feel the beat.
I really thought I shot him out of that. Apparently I did not.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
How can I walk away from these just casually by walking, and the other time when I have Ganyu out, they just snipe me from as far away as is humanly possible? Can the game stop putting me into first person? I can maybe swap a different character while I'm stuck swimming than Ganyu.
Next, I can fix this. Power cord. Let's fly. Barely a scribble is what? Strike till I'm dead. Hey, not the guitar. Hey, not the guitar. What?
I love being bounced.
Destiny cannot.
And of course that one tracks me, even though I'm moving the whole time. love how much damage that does to me. And I like how they're just now all of a sudden doing more damage to me, and of course now I cannot heal up, so...
Everyone has their
Well, I guess I'm going back over to here.
Next on the agenda. Next on the agenda.
You better stop following me. I better be able to swap characters at some point. Can I maybe not do an airdrop on them and instead just shoot them? And of course you get Ganyu again. I guess I climb a hill and wait till I can revive my whole team. Why did you jump off, you stupid bitch? Go forward? What is my mouse doing? Oh, I have to scroll and select them. Why is that happening now? Why can I no longer actually grab loot? I guess I just don't get this loot. So I guess we just wait here. Let me check my phone. I like how I've reached my maximum fullness after one time being revived. I guess we wait. Maybe you can grab that. Oh, wait, if we looked at this wall right here. Somehow we went backwards, even though I'm to stop climbing. I want to look this way, and I want to try to grab whatever loot was in there. Oh boy, now I guess we're off now. And I think I will be actually logging off here soon and trying to log back on and seeing how maybe that might fix my issues. I don't really want to do anything else and risk getting any more loot that won't be registered for whatever reason. Okay, you know what side we're gonna have not in the stream, not gonna screen capture. I don't know why I have the Lego Legacy thing saved. I'm gonna exit out of this because I'm not getting any, like, half the loot I can't select, and somehow I have some reason I have to roll the mouse now to be able to pick up any of the loot, and then it won't let me get up one of the pieces of loot, and that's the only reason why I'm fighting these guys is for the loot. So let me go ahead and log back in so it won't show off my character information. Okay, let's go back over to Genshin. Maybe that, I mean, I guess that loot's gone, but oh well. I mean, I guess it wouldn't let me pick it up anyway, so it's not like I'm really losing anything. And yeah, we're not going to finish till we actually kill these guys. Apparently he's... Okay, now maybe we can shoot them. I guess you just have to be far away from them when they do that, otherwise they home like crazy. Sometimes. Maybe it's just if you shoot them. Because that time, yeah, they just... Maybe if you don't shoot them out of it, it damages their targeting.
Access denied.
I wish it would stop getting me stuck on stuff. I wish I could like fall off of things when I'm targeting or charge shotting.
Born of ice and frost.
I like how, of course, the one shooting me didn't register the flower as a target. And of course she's dead
Missed.
because I swapped to the wrong character.
We're way behind. Come on. Focus. For Rex Lapis.
I don't know why it took me so long in this fight to charge that up. Maybe they just dropped lesser particles. And I love how I can't actually swap to my full team.
Come on.
And that one just completely tracked me. I don't know what the parameters are for this. Is it just you have to swap characters, or... And don't let the one that's really important to you get hit? Is that it?
Born of ice and frost.
Don't go back. I hate how it sometimes does that. I wish it would go like the direction I'm looking. It goes backwards, but sometimes your character hasn't yet decided to actually turn to face a different direction, so you shoot backwards into the danger you're running from, you're trying to drop a trap off for. And the other time I'm stuck on terrain, but that time let me dodge it. And will let me actually, and it will actually let me pick up loot this time.
Next on
Don't
the
know
agenda.
why that became a no-no thing. Okay, we have to move up here. We go into that dungeon, so I guess I'll go and teleport over to here. Yay! I'm opening up that. Just checking up something while I wait for this thing to heal me. Is that all you're gonna give me? Apparently. this way. I always feel like this place, I don't know, it feels backwards to me. Like I feel like this way should be the other way. Oh, ice slimes, apparently.
I swear by my sword. Delved into destiny. Delved into destiny.
Pyrotechnics, here we go.
Access denied.
Feel the beat.
Feel the beat. Oh, now he's behind me. Don't know what happened to you. Don't know if I messed up your jump there.
By my sword. Power core. Amp it up.
I go, he decided to fly away there. I just want to go ahead and grab this last one. Did not know slimes could be in those. Very interesting. I feel like I took the very bad long way to get here. Let me just get back up into here. Because this one had lots more health than that, or not health, stamina. Oh good, then go ahead and just yank all my health away from me. Hello? Actually no, we're just gonna teleport somewhere else, because apparently this is not doable. Even though it looks like it should be. That's where my stamina just disappeared there all of a sudden, even though I had a decent bit of it left. I guess it's safe to say after I finish this quest, I'm probably done for the day. Genshin's getting me in that mood. But I will finish this quest. Not gonna bother with you, because I don't... Not normally... you know what, we're gonna do it. Maybe you'll make me feel better.
Shadows of fate, born of ice and frost.
Power core.
Can finally press E. There we go. I don't feel like that should have hit me at all, but you know, you do you. Can y'all die? Go into the ocean and just die. Go out there and drown to death and die.
Feel the beat.
This is long overdue.
Power core. Shred till I'm dead.
side. Blaze over.
Never really got to hear him breathing like that. His deep breaths are very interesting. So
I
I'm
heard
finally
that
gonna go down in here.
Saltara was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Saltarai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know, there's no concrete evidence, but I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I can do it.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Is she weirdly gonna be the actual evil, like, creepy bad person here? It's not actually going to be the obvious, I don't know, almost like more treasure hoarder than Fatui? That kind of person? I mean, 'cause it's too obvious what they're after, though it's not, I don't think, that bad.
There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
I feel like that would be an objective, but for whatever reason it's not letting me loot it, interact with it. You have to find like a different pile. Cause yeah, it won't let me actually interact with that one, like, at all. Oh wait, are we doing this thing?
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
I feel like I've
Let me
done this
lead the way
before.
from here.
Or something. Or done like a puzzle like this.
This place seems seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
I didn't pay enough attention to it. I guess I'd do it in that order. I guess we take out these guys first.
Barbados, guide us. Let me scribe. Feel the beat. Access denied.
We go ahead and... No, sure. We'll just go ahead and shred till you're dead. Okay, now what were we going to be interacting with? Look for the objective in this area. Okay, just wish it would tell me like, hey, here's the elemental things you need to activate. Okay, so would that be west? And north? What was the quest journal thing he said? South, east, west, north. So when you go south, we have 1, 2, 3. Where's the southern one? I guess this is the southern one. Oh, Electro. I guess I go to main party now, maybe? South, east, west, and north. South, east, east, west, and north.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Was she gonna be like Woodley the God of Salt or something? I mean, I guess he's not gonna be that, but that'd be very interesting. I like how there's a boat over here to elude they came by boat.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
All we want salt.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the God of Salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Oh, time to jump in. I wonder if this place will actually stay unlocked, because I mean, this looks like a nice place. Ooh, violet evergrass, yes.
Scry the sky.
So, is there actually a teleport waypoint down here, or was that just something I was imagining that it said? Can we get a little bit closer? Ooh, there we go. Grab this.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Blaze over. I swear by my sword. No touching. Power cord. Go and fly. Shadows of go and fly. Amp it up! Pyrotechnics! Go and fly! This is long overdue. Shadows of fate. destiny. Pyrotechnics. I swear by my sword.
I feel like I'm worse than a treasure hoarder. I'm just looting every single thing I see. To be fair, the loot's not too bad either. Violet Evergrass is a little bit more annoying to get than I would like it to be. I forgot I got a treasure spot near those ruin hunters. I might go back over there. I'm gonna leave those alone because it's a little bit annoying to fight with my current setup. Although, to be honest, I think I might swap into my regular team, given everything that's happened. Not sure if I'm really getting any companionship XP or not.
Delve into depth. Amp it up. No touching.
Priority setup. Yeah, we go back in here, swap over to regular team. Okay, might go over to here and check this out just a little bit. Okay, yep, the loss of lapis. At least can we get off? Oh my gosh, can we actually hit? Can I hit them? Yeah, this is cool lapis. The other stuff is Noctiluna Jade. Can I have like an auto lock on for these rocks, please, so I stop literally walking over them when trying to hit them? And we go ahead and grab this, and then we'll continue with our journey deeper into the cave. And none of that stuff's really that important. None of those plants, at least. Of mysteries and salt. Oh, we actually do have to go in here. I need to get Geo, and I'm not going to use Geo. I don't like Geo. Yeah. I also only have... We'll have 2 Geo characters now. With Ningguang. But I need to get more stuff for her to level her up. Just not really that motivated to do Geo bosses.
Are these statues?
Nope.
No.
People turn to stone.
These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this tunnel?
something. A bizarre looking statue that appears to be made of salt. Oh, it's actually made of salt. Is that why? Is it like she lured in followers and then like sucked the souls out, turned them to salt? I mean, at least this one feels different so far. I mean, I like the actual domains. Really wish we got more of them. I like how there's Hitler chills in here though.
Solidify!
Out the frying pan, into the fire! Let's dance!
I don't remember what your skills were. Was it just one E-tab? No. That might put out. I can't remember how you do the shield stuff with you. Oh, we have to use you. Can we? There we go. Anything here? Nope. Would there be anything up there, you think?
Quake!
Yeah, let's go on in.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
That's probably valuable to somebody.
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
I mean, yeah, but do you want to be that kind of powerful?
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
I mean, what else would you use it for?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
This is an honest posture. No, perhaps he was also afraid? Like, don't kill me. I don't know how I mentioned that whole spin there.
Be gone!
I wonder what happens to them when I do that. Also, I will admit I feel very rusty with this team, given how much I've used other teams recently. Try not to miss any treasures.
Gather!
Nope, that's not the right spot, Zhongli. Can I aim this? I feel like you can a little bit, but I don't really have him, so I don't know. Okay.
Just a simple ruler.
The
Doesn't
ruler?
look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
I actually like the salt chalice more. Just that doesn't sound very sanitary.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Could we simp for it?
Oh boy. Here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya.
Isn't he like the leeway god?
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
I like how he became a Betuor agent.
Windblade! Back at ya! To ashes!
You know, pop some of the good stuff.
I'll protect us. Nice and spicy. Eat this!
Windblade!
Rise!
Yeah!
We splashed water on him while he was in a
I shall
burning tornado.
confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long. Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Maybe.
Immense wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry.
Salt miner?
Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago. when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Yeah, I say more Lord of G. She called him Morax a lot, which apparently was a little bit taboo-ish or something.
Right. Now that you mention it, the people of Leah very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him. But this is Morax's Leah after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
He's supposedly supposed to be dead, so...
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add,
Yeah,
Leah is no longer Morax's Leah. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
like, yeah, you know, it's kind of... He's supposed to be kind of gone. Like, this place is very nicely constructed. I knew this would pay off eventually. I guess I could have actually seen there was a treasure chest, but no, I didn't actually pay that much attention. Although I noticed there was something weird with the bars. I thought it was just a decoration thing.
Quake! Crumble!
There we go. Had to find out how to line it up correctly.
Solidify!
Oh, you can do that. Okay, I thought last time we just had a pillar also come out for whatever reason, and I guess I could always just glide back over there for funds. Oh, this will be very interesting.
Solidify!
Windblade,
Back off!
Maybe it does both if you hold it down.
let's dance. Ready, steady, go!
That's not the character I'm going to swap to.
This is order.
Windblade,
Although I will freely admit to liking,
the fry pan into the fire.
gosh, Rex Lapis more than I like Venti. I don't know, for some reason Venti just never clicked with me.
Quake!
I still don't trust him. Pick that up, thank you. Let's go ahead and zippity zap you.
Let the show begin.
Ow. You know, you get crumbled because of that.
Prepare to be blown away.
Back at ya! Power that ended Haishan!
We just wrecked your whole life.
Right! I will have order.
And then we can check out why people got tempted assault.
This is a sword?
A broken sword?
It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated.
Did she break a sword?
The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, You can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yeah.
Yes. But the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take two relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
What?
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the
Price.
contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the God of Salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Hey! Come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Okay, I was scared that was going to be his sword, but I guess not. Yes, I've still the God of Salt wheat. I'm sure that's very healthy for you. Raw meat's probably good from the God of Salt, though. It's well preserved.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt and betrayal.
She consumed their life to try to save her own or something.
Quake!
Uh, that's a weird one. Ooh, could not see where the edge was there. Oh. I'm fleeing from something, no doubt, suspecting that something terrible was afoot. Seems to have been fleeing from something. Okay.
Crumble!
I was going to get a sneak peek of what's in here.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Almost got crushed by the door. Is there any like loot, treasure in here? I guess we'll go on to here.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time.
How many people
To
kill
this
her?
very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
What about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't. This must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
Hey, if it happened, it happened.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. Indeed, in ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Interesting. Oh, treasure chest. Nom 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 nom. And let's go talk to him one more time and hopefully wrap this story quest up. Kind of cool man to actually come over here though. Greenstone Forest. Nope. I don't know why sometimes it clicks behind the pop-up thing. Like that one didn't even give me the option to catch it. Oh, he wants me to actually go up top. Ooh.
Nice and spicy.
Y'all can have that. I have fun. Okay, so definitely have a new place to come to catch some more of those. Okay, so we're going to the tippity top. I feel like that boat is normally there. Maybe I'm wrong. I might have to go out and fly over to there after this.
Boba, get them.
You also have fun with that. Oh yeah, I forgot we have these people up here.
Windblade, nice and spicy.
I might come back down and get him later. You don't have to climb so high.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan Stone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the Celestial Atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Okay.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time.
Check with
I
Spirit.
will remain here for a while. I fear though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while. That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Okay. And where was that big boat? I don't know if there's actually anything even out here. Yeep. I could have sworn I've climbed up here before. I have apparently never noticed that. I think I know why. Party setup. Here we go.
Something's come up?
I guess we just glide over here to this boat. See if I can find anything else over here. Might be another Oculus. I feel like I've been out here before once, but there's just like really nothing to do. I could be wrong. Actually, I probably couldn't even swim out here that time. Yep, I see something. Yep.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Hello, turn around, woman. Don't just keep on flying the same direction. That's what I hate about gliding. Is just turning is like stupid.
Clear as far as the eye can see.
At least to me, it is. Hey, now, they're just up here at the crow's nest. Don't come up here if you're not important business. Who might you be? I am the ship's lookout. If you were older, you might have heard some tales about me. If there's anything worth talking about, of course. About those tales, you ever heard the name Third Round Knockout? That place used to be some no-name watering hole. The specialty there was the wine-fermented sweet rice balls, but now they're waxy and soft, and the wine was all there was to the soup. Younger then, I lost a bet with some folks. I had 3 balls in a row and got so plastered that I fell off the ship and into the sea right as we were weighing anchor. The incident gave the pub its name, Third Round Knockout. It's also lost me my job. No one wanted a sailor too deep into the bottle. Only Captain Betuor was willing to give me a chance to turn over a new leaf. And that's how it happened. I hope my story can serve as a lesson to you, traveler. I like how I've removed her from my body just so I can get here. Ooh. Party setup. And we go back to her.
Come with me.
You arrive on board the ship. You're the traveler? What are you doing here? Just looking around? You think you can waltz in here and look at whatever you please? You know what this place is? Forget it. It's pointless. Oh, oi, someone get over here. Tie up this busybody and feed them to the fishes. Alright, what's all the ruckus? You pretending to be important when Betuor's not around again? Sturgeon of the sea. This troublemaker snuck in here, presumably up to no good, and I thought I would just deal with this for Betuor. Alright, stop scaring people. Betuor found out you were just trying up anyone who came on here, you'd be the one being dealt with. But with this trouble, you should pay for stick onto the ship, right? Our ship isn't for people to come and go as they please. I should make it up to you. I have an idea. Betuor has anchored the ship here while she goes into the city for business. We can't leave the ship without her orders, and the rest of the fleet is on patrol at sea, so they can't help us now. But some of the crew has errands in the city that they haven't been able to run. If you really want to make it up to us, go around the ship and see who needs help. Seems to be quite interested in our ship anyway, so explore a bit while you're helping out. Okay. I will do that simple. This is a very nice ballista you have here. More ballistas, madame. You feel a little young.
I wonder what's going on up there.
I will take all of my food. It is mine after all. Now this is a nice ship. I feel like this would be very good to steer from because you can't really see anything, you know. Sea Drake, very interesting now.
What a bountiful haul.
More grubber.
Stock of herbs is running a bit low.
Well, you Rosario's VA? I think you might be Elizabeth Maxwell. Don't mind if I do.
Weapons on this side won't work.
What a bountiful haul.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Rosario VA or Elizabeth Maxwell. I don't like it, I'm just calling her. That's her VA. Okay, but I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go eat. Might finish this off stream. Also, I can claim my rewards for this event. Apparently, I made a whole bunch of bad stuff. I like it now tells you to do that. Do want to check one other thing right quick. Make sure I don't have any. I don't think I do. Getting up to that. Still not really that much though, sadly. So, I guess until next time, we're going to end it here. Gripley signing off, and hope to see you, I don't know, Tuesday, maybe see you a little bit Wednesday, I don't know. So, until then, bye-bye, and have a wonderful